This is Steve Robbins. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. As you surely know, my day job is helping people make their dreams come true. Sometimes that means helping them strike out and climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Other times it means helping them with their careers or building a business. The most common thing that stops people isn't fear or toxic people or not knowing how to do it. What stops people in their tracks is that they're doing everything except making their dreams come true. Let's take Stacy, for example. Today was a very busy day. Stacy spent 2 hours rewriting a website, an hour arranging a trip, 90 minutes posting on Facebook to build a personal brand, and then some time writing an article to get lots of exposure. Stacy's day has been very busy and obviously oh so productive. Or was it? Here's another example. Skylar is a very productive worker. Chris isn't. Give both the same assignment and they start working. There's tons of activity. Skylar, being productive, finishes, grabs a copy of The Hunger Games, and starts reading. Chris keeps running around like a chicken with its head cut off. You wander down the hall and you see them. Skylar's reading a book. Chris is zipping around like a busy little bee. Do you think, how productive Skylar is? Of course not. In fact, you conclude the opposite, that Chris is productive and Skylar isn't. And you're wrong, because busyness is visible, while productivity isn't. It's even true when we watch ourselves. If I were Skylar, I'd finish my work, and then I would invent more just to stay looking busy for my own benefit. But busy doesn't mean productive. Productive action moves things forward. Unproductive action is everything else. Let's go back to Stacy, our first example. She's a self-employed marketing consultant, and for her, moving the business forward means serving clients and prospecting. Nothing Stacy did this morning served existing clients, and it only very vaguely helped to find new ones. Stacy needed a tune-up. We reviewed her to-do list. For each task, we asked, does this item directly move the business forward? Anything farther than 1 or 2 steps away from serving clients or signing new ones was considered busyness. In other words, pretty much everything on the list. But, Stacy cried, Facebook posts and article writing build my brand. They move the business forward. Well, yes, some activities do build brands or awareness, but brands or awareness don't make sales, and Stacy needs sales. 1 hour daily on Facebook and articles is 5 hours a week, or about 1 month each year. Could Stacy generate as much business in a month of prospecting as the Facebook and articles bring in? Probably so. Stacy has substituted dubious long-term benefit busyness for the sales work that would be truly productive. By refocusing on activities that directly get stuff done, Stacy can become much more productive. Stacy's job isn't yours, but we all substitute busyness for real productivity in the same ways. The web. It wastes time. Unless you're using a specific web application like Salesforce.com, the web wastes time. Yes, your research on wombat sales in Southern Tennessee directly moves your marketing report forward. But the 45 minutes of email, cat pictures, news stories, and Lindsay Lohan scandals that you read before you researched the wombats more than makes up for the web's usefulness. Also, beware of ad-supported websites. Ads are distractions. The better the ad, the more the distraction. If your website is ad-supported, that means it's distraction-supported. Surf it at your own risk. The web is not your friend. Social media definitely wastes time. Unless you can give me cold, hard numbers showing that social media advances your job goals, it's a waste of time. But my Facebook page has 10,000 followers, cries Stacy. Yes, and any one status update only goes out to 4 to 6% of those. That means that Stacy reaches at most 600 people with a post. Those 600 only see the update if they happen to be looking at their timeline when Stacy posts. And there's no way to send a follow-up update to the same 600, making repeat impressions impossible. Social media is a waste of time unless you're Lady Gaga and can have 1 million people buy your songs by tweeting a single purchase link, or unless your job is doing social media, in which case doing social media is definitely not a waste of your time. PowerPoint wastes time too. I love PowerPoint decks. They have clip art and arrows and fonts and sometimes even special effects. Before PowerPoint, presentations were hand-drawn with markers on clear plastic. Right. Back then, presenters spent their time on substance. Now we spend our time nudging objects and tweaking fonts. Don't do that. PowerPoint has animations and sparklies because Microsoft needed to add features so that you would pay $100 for an upgrade. All that stuff just distracts you from actually knowing your material. Do the minimum necessary formatting so your presentation gets taken seriously, but spend most of your time on the content. And email wastes time most of all. What do I need to say about email? Some people spend 2 to 3 hours a day on email. The Quick and Dirty Tips website is full of resources to help you minimize your email time. Just remember, you type slower than you talk. Never send an email when a phone call or voicemail would suffice. Keep your job moving. Know which activities truly move your job forward, which are sort of useful, pleasant distractions, and which are downright time wasters. The web, email, and social media are almost never where the most job productivity lies. Keep the busyness at bay and put your efforts on what moves your job forward. This is Steve Robbins. Send your questions to getitdone@quickanddirtytips.com. I help highly successful people and businesses get rid of obstacles and reach their next level of results. If you want to know more, visit steverobbins.com. That's SteveRobbins.com. Work less, do more, and have a great life.